Kamahle, botani bantu bomgquba. Welcome to another episode, The Unscrambled Life with Slee. Umampingi umbhalo kaqosha into umntwana ingabi noboya, ayifuni bantwana ifuna abadala. Namhlanje ke guys nginiphethele omunye ubhuti wakaJengu. Ubhuti kuthiwa usivuyile umZulu. Thina sazi ukuthi yabo ojabulani sijabulile but yena ke kuthiwa usivuyile but ke uzosichazela kabanzi ukuthi why ngusivuyile. But uyaphila.
Ngiyaphila kanjani?
Ngiyaphila. Welcome man. All the way from Pretoria to here, man. Ngiyabonga kakhulu. Thanks for an opportunity. Nge-busy weekend. Abantu ba busy. Thina silana, thina siyasebenza mfethu. Yayibona?
Hey, imali ayikho.
Welcome to Unscrambled Life with Slee. Kuningi engikhalela ukwazi ngawe. Ubizwa nge-pianist.
Yes.
Let's go. Qala, I want to know ukuthi usivuyile, where was he born?
Okay, usivuyile wakaJengu isibongo kaniko kwamabhula kamahlambe ehlala ejeni kamabuthi isimlungu umshazi kanjonjolo kanazishadi. Kanzuza.
Ngazonzuza ke mina because ngiyazibuza uJengu but mase uyilanda ngiyakuzwa ke manje.
So mina my umbilical cord, my family is originally from South Coast. Kule ndawo ekuthiwa isePortshepstone.
Oh.
Yeah, and then you know, there's isikhathi sihamba sahlala ngendawo engafani. But mina I'm originally from KZN. Abazali bami, my entire family is in KZN. Ngihlala ePitori.
Okay.
Yeah, ePitori ngifike 2021.
Usasemusha lo muntu guys la.
Yeah,
so which part of KZN are you from?
The south region of KZN.
Okay, so usuke Potchefstroom.
Yes.
Wakhulela khona.
Yes.
Ukhula nabani?
Usually bengihlala nabo aunt bami because umama besebenza.
Okay.
And then I think ngiqala ukuhlala noma ngenza matric. Yeah. So yeah, I have two older sisters. I'm the youngest, and I'm the only boy. So we all we have like different fathers.
Okay.
Yeah. So usisi wamqala wakaDube.
Okay.
Omunye my second sister wakamaphumulo.
Okay.
So my elder sister Cindy is married.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, and then after my matric, and then angaze ngahlala ekhaya ngoba kaloku I've been in the street hustle.
So how was it like ukuhlala noma sewumdala sewungene ey'tejini into ezinjalo and then now you have to adjust from everything that you knew ukhulela ko-auntie bakho and then now you had to ukuthi uzohlala noma. How was it like for you change the lifestyle and everything?
Yeah, hey, it was very difficult. You know, I think leyo nto leyo igcine se-affecta nami indlela lo muntu enguyena today. Like, you know, I like isolation.
Okay.
You know,
But we're introverted. Yeah.
So yeah, because manje uma ukhula nabo aunt angisho baney'ngane zabo so njalo when you always put yourself last.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know, sometimes you don't feel like you don't deserve things because you were never really prioritized. As much as uma befika mhlampe every month or maybe after 2 months befika mhlampe ahlale just a weekend, so you don't really get to be ingane na ukhale uma wakhe. And my father died the same month I was born, so I've never experienced indaba kababa in my life. So nje I've been alone. So uma mafika retire emsebenzini the time sengenza umatric, so sihlale just lo nyaka na ukuthi ngifike, but bengivakasha ekhaya now and then ukuthi nje I've been always outside, you know, studying, hustling. Yeah, I've been that person. So nje it's painful, man, because I've experienced a lot. Ezinye izinto I felt like, you know, it was unnecessary. I shouldn't have, you know, I didn't deserve to.
Okay. And then now, can I ask you a question? There's something that I highlighted. When you always was bigger last because of you thought other things you don't deserve, because that's what that was the only life you knew then. But do you know that right now would you deserve everything? You don't put yourself last right now.
Yeah.
You are a priority, right?
You know, I had to grow that within me.
Okay.
Me, and I should say, I meaning is parenting is that parents I love. Yonke leyo nto le ngiyazi-inspirisha. You know, ngiyashayeka bese ngiyazibuyisa mina ngizithulisa ukuthi hey, yabo ndoda, hey, need to go up. It's like nje ukuthi angigcinanga ngicole estradini or uthola ukuthi uyaboshwa ama-drugs and all that. Bengithanda isikole, so I think education helped me a lot in my life.
I need to know this. Kunalento ukuthi other people go to people. Who do you go to besides you? Talking to yourself. Who do you become? You become vulnerable kuye, because there's no. I believe umuntu ngabantu.
Like for instance, like mina umndeni wami abantu besifazane yabo. Like sengiyasho ukuthi I have 2 sisters. Badala as much as bedala noma wami, but abantu besifazane laba inkinga enginazo njengomuntu wesilisa ngeke ngikwazi ukuthi yabo. And besides, like ezinye izinto yabona ukuthi these people they are unable to help yabo. So I need to find a way, sacrifice njengomchita. Yabo ngikhuliswe nje istrada ama-favor ama-strangers. Mina life yami ngihlangana nomuntu genuinely I think ngine-ore right.
Yes.
Attract abantu aba-right yabo.
Yeah.
So luckily nje I think if ngumusa kaNkulunkulu bengivele ngithola umuntu avela athi hey, you know, it's really have the potential in this thing. And then yabo bangisize kuno noma yini engizama ukuyenza.
So after matric uyawasho ukuthi wabuyela ekhaya. Why? Like after matric, did you further your studies or did you opt to something else at that time? And when did now uSivuyile pianist aqala?
Okay. Yeah, I'll take you through that.
Okay.
So ngiqeda umatric, so mina I did the science school.
So
not really. Yeah, but you know, I was just good with numbers for whatever reason. So yeah, ngiqeda umatric ngiyahamba ekhaya njengayo yonke ingane, sihamba sonke siya ku-UKZN siya group. Yeah, so but I ngiyakhumbula ngalesikhathi 2014 bekune fees must fall. So uNSFAS bongakufund. Bokuthatha mhlambe to waiting list at 2 years. Yabo. So bengishaya nge-preaching course agriculture engineering lapha eKZN. But nakhona yabo if you are not funded yabo uzamele ukhokhe la yonke lento le, so strain I had to drop out. And then
labantu abe fees must fall basilwele, and we like ngifeeling ngathi ithatha for granted.
Yeah,
basilwele, people
like
lost their lives.
It took me about 8 years to actually go back to university after that, you know, because I wanted to like all my friends abantu nje abathanda isikole, abantu aba-dedicated, so like wonke umuntu esikoleni and I was the only one, and uyabona ukuthi ekhaya they can't afford to pay all these things, so kwamele ukuthi that's why I went to a college yabo. And then after that that UKZN thing, I went to a college. Mengifika college engenza sound engineering. So it's a studio work like production, arranging, SID TVET egama lakhe. Yeah, so ila ngihlangane khona nabokhetha. Yabo, so ukhetha benze i-voice performance, but there was no instrument performance. Even now I think abana instrument performance. So I mean I did the sound engineering, production and all that arranging. So mesifika lapha kunento ekuthiwa i-keyboard tech. Okay, that's 2015.
Okay.
Yeah, 2015. So ngifika late because kade ngiphuma ngala eKZN. So ngifika late ngala angazi bathi angi-audition yabo. Angazi theory, so bathi mo audition mhlawumbe dlala keyboard or ucule wenze anything. So angikwazi ukucula, angikwazi ukudlala keyboard, angazi lutho. So bathi okay ngaqamba mangathi I have a song. Yeah. So I had to come up with something right on that audition, like same time. and angwazi ukucula. I can't even remember what I sang.
Yeah.
You know, but for whatever reason, there was this other lecturer, Mr. Kel, he's a violinist. After college, I ended up working with him even.
Oh.
Yeah. So, hey, meng audition, wang sympathize, wang buga nje. What? I know at least in the intonation, and like in that, ngaleso sikhathi angazi ukuthi in intonation.
Yeah.
So bang fagi. So mang figure since the studio work. This guy, the very same guy, ufundisa une community projects nyana ufundisa ingane nje zalapha egama lakhe elokushini ukuthi ama violin, cello, violas and all that. So yeah, he asked me to join the thing. But so now he gave me violin. I started checking and then I joined the Lokonja. Ended up playing the first violin Unkanyiso, my brother. So I met a friend Unkanyiso. Unkanyiso was coming from Mlazi High. So Unkanyiso uyena umuntu obazitiyo. So wangisiza ngihlala naye.
Yeah.
And then ngakichapa for whatever reason. Okay, 2015. Now fast forward to 2016. So the time you send the sound engineering, going to take to keyboard tech. So keyboard tech, that's when you learn like a basic. It's okay, this is a C chord. Now there's something to do re mi fa. So a major scale, then a minor scale, na. So it wasn't really deep. Then we know our late teacher now, Barbara N. White. May her soul rest in peace. Yeah. So Barbara was checking CVP, classical piano nyana before Elise ordered to join all that. And then a college baqasha Mr. Ubaba Andile nana. Ukuthi afike azofundisa voice, but he's a pianist. One of the greatest in South Africa.
Yes.
Yeah. So Ubra Andile, hey, this guy, you know, afike la a college and then I dlala piano. Hey, I was so like amazed how like it was my first time hearing a jazz piano
because now usibuza ukuthi wahlanganisa kanjani lama notes and umuntu akhona bakenza ingathi uyakuxhomela nyana like you really don't know.
Yeah, improvise which
and then I need to understand mawudlala piano, is there something that you step on?
There are three pedals.
Okay.
So
like njengemoto.
Yeah, but
like my manual.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
It's sustain. Yeah, that's a very nice example.
Yeah.
So he sustain pedal, right?
Which is an accelerator.
Yeah, accelerate.
Yeah.
And then ngalana is soft pedal.
A clutch.
No. Yeah, a clutch.
Yeah.
And then like a muter.
A brake.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow, that's a very good example.
I think from today that's how you're gonna teach your people. Yeah. Accelerator, and then you mentioned the piano
sustain pedal,
and then
clutch, which is a soft pedal, and then it's even a brake, which is a mute.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I always thought I've never experienced anyone playing like isn't jalo. So
thank you for wisdom. Okay. So ngahlangana no Babu Andile. And then he started playing in front of us, like he would play, and then I was so like being obsessed. If I see something interesting, like I'm obsessed. I wanna know why.
Yeah.
So it was my first time ngibona umuntu edlala piano ngale ndlela. Ngithi why lo baba edlala kanje le piano, because I've never seen it. Thina eKZN size abantu badlala itende, and then you would see abanye badlali organ. Yabona uyazi ukuthi ama Soul Brothers. Okay, like you have these common sounds and you are stigmatized. It's okay.
That's the Soul Brothers. And then we're going to
So when I was ukuthi nazi izinto i-keyboard mele ikhale kanje awuyazi ngento. And lo muntu udlala piano and it's not even a keyboard. So like I used to like go to where he rehearsa khona, like that whole la fundisa khona. So he would play some stuff and I would stand there, and then he started showing me like simple stuff, and then I started playing Yazwen, you can actually play a piano, so like ngingakakhona ngisho ukudlala when mayodlala kuma gigs ubengithatha naye ngihamba ngiyambukela. I remember he took me to Grahamstown. Yeah, 2016. Usiama Kuzini was a young artist at Standard Bank for that year. So they were playing for yena nabo Prafia Faku, Lungisi Kekana, and Sikati. So wangithatha, it took me to Grahamstown. We stayed there for about a week, or I don't know. And then Wangisagubo, after that, we went to see his dad, we went to see his mom, his sisters.
And then you
know,
felt like,
yeah,
for the first
like,
time, you felt now
I have
there's a family, and he's playing a role.
Yeah, it was so like, but even now, yeah, but we are telling him, yeah, and then Yabonje one introduce like even these venues lapha eThekwini, or Pet Center, go Jazzy Rainbow and all that. And then I started meeting musicians, because he would bring even other bands lapha in the college. So yeah, he played a very big role. And then after college, 2017 now, I went to Christian College ngiyowenza in-service training.
Okay.
Yeah, I met omunye ubhuti kuthiwa Tsepo Oliphant. So yeah, through my other friend who was a nurse. But okay, you're a musician. That guy, the nurse guy, was passionate about music as well. So he said, I need to introduce you to this school. They offer something like this and that, So now I'm at Christian College as an intern. I was the only black intern.
Wow.
Yeah, in a
But
white
did that
school.
you can feel special?
Yeah, because angazi ngifunde ey'koleni zabelungu, and then suddenly sengizosebenza
And you're the
ey'koleni
only
zabelungu.
one.
Yeah.
So it meant ukuthi akusinoma ubani, or it's not somewhere that you can just flood or uziphonsele. You have to have a special thing going for you to be there.
Yeah, I really felt special on that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So laphayana bekuno Kwena Ramahutsa, who's a vocalist, who was a music teacher, but he was like a mentor to me.
Okay.
He's originally from Limpopo.
Okay.
He graduated at UKZN, and he was exchange program with Lagos State.
Okay.
During his years, he has done also a UNISA competition. Yeah, with Abozo Motira. I think she was a winner on that competition.
Yes.
Yeah. So Ukwena also, he can play piano and guitar. Amazing musician. So Meng sevenza laphayana, I wasn't getting paid, yabona. So Upra Tsepo Oliphant made a way. We would say mele ngithole ukukhola nami. And then kwahambe music is uthisha wesiZulu. Yeah, but okay, now you can teach Zulu. Okay, we're gonna hire you as a Zulu teacher, but you are actually in the music thing. Yeah. So that's when again ngahlala isikhathi eside, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020. So Kwena is a pianist and vocalist. So like he will kunama piano la emsebenzini, so I could check but ngari 2020.
At that moment, did you know that now you were good at what you were doing?
No, but I was really now very interested in it. Like I wanted to do it.
Okay.
I wanted to play.
Okay.
But like, because Uprandile, remember, we forget 2016 if I'm not mistaken. So it's only been that year. And then all these things. And it's hard to learn music, especially if you're gonna learn to play
through the notes and
it's very, because you need to learn theory in it. So it was very difficult. So njengoba silapha emsebenzini, during lunch in 30 minutes I would check some stuff, and Kona will help me out. So, okay, this is how you read something like this. This is what you do. This is actually what is happening around the whole spectrum.
You have to know the lows and the highs of the notes. Yeah, I can imagine. And then also, you have to take all of that. We and Zamanja piano.
Yeah, and then Upra Andiro as well. I would visit him, and also same guidance and all that. So 2020, I wanted, because Upra Andile has been telling me, it's really, why don't you just go to school? And then there were 3 years and oh boy. So many things being worried, and M7 they offered me an option to study, to do the e-teaching. But ufunda usebenza, and then they pay about 70 or 80% of your tuition, but while you are
Okay. So
working,
when uzothola stipend, while when are they paying for your tuition fees?
yeah, but you are still working.
Yes.
Yeah, you're
yes.
getting it, and after studying, you will obviously work for them.
Mhm.
But engasho ngathi ngisamncane ngihleli nabo gogo abadala labantu, they've lived their life indawo yabo retire. I mean, I've been in KZN for a very long time. Also, I didn't want to go to UKZN. It's like I'm perpetuating the same energy.
Okay.
That's okay. Where can I go? Where interesting, where I can grow really, really quick. Also, competition will help me to grow, because if I'm competing, I will feel pressure. So, luckily kunomunye umngane wami ekuthiwa Ayanda, he's a guitarist, befunde college naye at some point wasemlazi. So Ayanda ubefunde TUT.
Okay.
But I didn't know, and then for one thing, the time resign emsebenzini, because they didn't want me to resign. Bangibuza ukuthi why you resign emsebenzini kanjani? And also ekhaya nabo bebe against leyo nto leyo, yabo. So 2020 asibonasanga khathi amasalary akhumbula, and it's a private school, yabona izingane emezidlele ekhaya azikhokhi. So angishaya leyo nto leyo, ngasho ngase that's when I really decided, you know what, I'm going back to school, nga resign. And yabona, they asked ukuthi kuyenzakalani, why you resign? Ngagcina sengiqamba ngathi no, i-decision ye-family yami bathi angimele ngibuye esikoleni. So nga resign emsebenzini, angibonasanga, anginamali kulo December 2020. Angibuyele ekhaya fethu. Bengihlala emqashweni, ngithatha izinto ngiyibuyisele ekhaya. So after lapho ngibona Ayanda Facebook, ngithi Ayanda ayibona ufunde TUT, athi sePitori, isibuka first angi-apply ngoDecember ngisho. So beng-apply UKZN, I think.
Okay.
Because bengifuna ama-options amaningi. Athi Ayanda, no, you can come. So UKZN abangiphendula, it's like January. Ngiyabona ukuthi ithatha isikhathi manje lento le, kusayile lesikhathi se-lockdown, yabo, it's on and off though. So ngibona ukuthi UKZN bangithathile isikhathi. Ayanda athi no, you can come la TUT, I'll make sure you get in. Ngigibele ngizele, anginamali, anginalutho.
So you were gonna do a walk-in now?
But manje i-lockdown abawavumela ama-walk-in. Anginayo indawo yokuhlala ePitori. Ayanda uhlala eRes, uyangisquattisa. So njengoba ngisquatt eRes, ama-security angimele angibone, kumele ngiphume ngiyo-apply, ngilungise i-application yami nenkinga online. And lapha esikoleni abayifuna ama-walk-ins.
Jesus. So walk me through it. Manje wenza njani? Uyanyonyoba, ufuna ukushaya amakutsa khona.
Fethu, that was the most horrible thing. And awunamala, yabo manje enulambile la fethu. Ayanda ngithi ngiyafika, Ayanda uthi uya diet, uphuza ama-shake. Time bufethu ngithi Jesus wami. Into engizethini, but ngithi already Ayanda is sacrificing a lot, because he will get in trouble la ukuthi ngilana, and no visitors allowed.
So now smoothie ke now?
No, ama-smoothie kanjani mfethu? And awukwazi ukufonela ekhaya. Ngeke ngifonele ekhaya.
Because abebengafuni ukuthi uyeke umsebenzi.
Uyeke umsebenzi uzosifuna imali manje.
I was solely at that time.
Mfethu, angazi, yabo manje sengifuna ukubuyela ekhaya. Ngiyakhumbula ukuthi sathi sihambe Sunnyside, ngaleso during leso sikhathi saboshwa amaphoyisa, esibophela
ama-mask.
Bese ngabe ngathi uNkulunkulu wami, yazi ngisho sengizofonela ekhaya manje, ngibafuna 1.5 webail, kodwa ngaka-register uma bezothi hayi vele ubuye lapho, yabona. So okay, ngahlala 2 weeks lapho during that session. So bagcina senotice i-management, yabo, kwamele ngiphume. So kunabanye abangani bami beyeSoweto. But bona bebezohlala lapha inyanga, angazi nabo bebefunda somewhere, bebe-applyile ekoleni. So as soon as kuvulwa ngoFebruary, they had to move out. So uJanuary manje, I think it's 2nd week of January. So kusele like 2 weeks. These 2 weeks ngihambe ngebhara. Imagine I've never been to Joburg or Gauteng. I don't know anyone here in New Zealand. So I need to figure out all these things by myself. Ngihambe ngiyibona lapha. Mengifika khona sihlale lo 2 weeks and kwamele baye esikoleni, so sengisele ngedwa ngibona ukuthi okay manje angikhoni because i-academic year iya-overlapha to late, so kwamele ukuthi kunokuthi ngirente eSoweto ngcono ngihambe ePitori. So ngangena kuFacebook ngathola intombazana kuthiwa uKhodane Mrongo umvenda. So ngiyayitshela le ntombazana ithi mfethu mina ngila eSoweto and anginalutho anginamali ngifuna uqamba amanga, but sengifonele ekhaya ukuthi bathi they can hustle something for me next week. Yabo. So ngimtshela ukuthi anginandawo ukuhlala lapha and anginayo imali yerent. Athi oza la sizohlala sonke. So ngifike kwelinye iflat ekuthiwa iTambuti. iTambuti ke bayazi iTambuti ukuthi indawo
iTambuti ke ise Randfontein.
No, eSunnyside ePretoria.
Oh okay, mina ngazi yase Randfontein.
So iflat nje nawe nje elama flats lawa dangerous.
Liyathu mawuthi dangerous.
Liyathusa nje yabo ne history ngekho sharp. But manje it's much better.
Okay.
So into eyenzakala athi uzohlala nami la, hayi ngifike ngizohlala la, lo sisi lo even nokudla emepheka hayi wangishare something. Yabo siyakhona sidla sonke siyaphila sana.
Manje setup kunamanye amakamera.
Kunamanye amakamera and then half room. So mina ungifake nomunye umfana obekuthiwa amavenda wonke la ngumZulu, ngiyaqala nanokuzwa amanye ama languages
bathi machero ngapha bathi ulokho nje uzwa lo.
Bangibiza ngoShaka Zulu ngenye ide ngakhala yabo kade sishaya amabhiya bangibiza ngoShaka Zulu and it's painful if you don't hear the language. But sahlala ke fast forward bagcine bengi-accept ngithole rest ngahlala khona TUT. I did my 4 years. Ngenzile 3 years i-diploma ngagraduate and then I did i-Atlantic BTech advance ngagraduate 2024 ngazama ukubuyela esikoleni. I even did ama fundraising shows, imali yangahlangana because I'm owing the institution a lot of money and yabo le mali abayifuna I can't afford it. So 2024 and then I've been hustling, then ngahlala nabo Phesi Dlamini.
Okay, so now into engifuna ukunderstand the time ubusethi ubukhokhelwa uNSFAS.
Yes.
They gave you for how many years to study?
3.
Is it? Because now it's 5.
For the 4th year I wasn't funded. No, I think they fund certain courses, not art. So ku 4th year bengafundiwa, so I had to hustle labona ngama gigs and all that.
Okay.
But I was lucky ukuthi during my school time here I did a lot of things, around Pretoria, which made me to be at least noticed by people. And then I was getting gigs. I was leading a band, Isibuyile Jengo 630. I got funded in my 3rd year, being funded NAC.
Okay.
I did a project in KZN back Kule College in so but it was a craft. But I ended up with exhibition, infusing it with music and other stuff. From then I've been gigging, trying to make music with people. I compose my own music. So after my 4th year, 2023 as well, I was part of a UNISA competition, the top 8.
No.
So and then
why did you ngizobuyela ngiyafuna ukuyizwa le ukuthi in the midst of everything wena usesikoleni uhlale res that time. The 3rd year bakufande for 3 years. This 4th year you still have to pay for res and your tuition fee.
No, bengingasahlali ke-res because baxoshe nema-res ayabiza because angisho bakhokhela uNSFAS. So if uyikhokhela when you can get that man. So mina bese ngihlala eflatini that was the most hectic year yabo izinto ezenzeke kumina during that time, from 2024 until now yabo. It was I think that's when my growth happened. Also lezi into lezi yabona uthi mothola ama opportunities are big,
Yeah.
but also life yakho is going through the most or the worst thing that you could ever imagine
Yeah.
about your life.
So akubalanseki.
No, zonke lezi zinto zenzeka home simultaneously, so you are not sure if okay, am I fine or not? You know, so I think I've been in that situation for a very long time.
Okay, I'm trying to understand this. Okay, you're saying that uthole something that is good happening, but there's a lot bad that is happening.
Yes.
So ugcina emotionally ungazazi ukuthi umeke
Yeah, we are
yiphi.
distorted because kufana nokuthi kade uma ulibekela izinto eziyi-two
Ubisi nenyama.
inyama kuthiwa lizoshona because like phela ama-energies, if you are happy it's an energy,
Yes,
if you are sad it's an energy. So manje you need to balance those two, and now la unama-energies amaningi uyi-creative. Yabo, so nje it ends up like messing up, and I have kids on the other side, you know.
Okay.
Now like I resigned work, remember?
Yes.
I did go back to school. I have these qualifications, but now also I'm not making any money out of them. Yeah, but also the thing that I chose. So you end up feeling like, hey, it's like I'm failing. Yonke lento abantu baby assume about this thing, ukuthi hey, why are you stopping? You know you're gonna regret and all that. So now of which you feel like hey, she has this kahle kahle should be beqinisile, and ingane zakho uthola ukuthi if you can't provide abantwana, or it becomes like very heavy emotionally, and then ngala bazokuncisha abantwana obviously because you can't have, you know.
But that's the part that I don't understand. Ukuthi why should I block access yobaba weingane or access yoma weingane if I cannot make it financially right now? Because those kids, they still have to get to know me as a parent. Those kids have to have a bond with me as a parent. Why should bengathi manje kunama transaction in between while I'm rightful to be
it's
part of
just,
my child's life?
I think it's just a manipulation. Yeah, but they wanna feel entitled. My emotions work. They know it's okay. Whatever that you can do, you can think you are. Whoever person that you think you are, you can. I can still control your emotions, and and manje lonto le iyakusha cause ingane ziyakhula ziba endaleni.
And bona angeke batshela story sokuthi when you wanted to be there. It's just that we were blocked.
Baba uyinje. Yeah, but it's a very painful
and
thing.
You not ukhule ungenayo baba. I think it does really hit hard.
Yeah. Because it's like now they're experiencing exactly the same thing that I experienced.
And when I get at least ubukhona ukuxola because of ukuthi akekho ushonile wena ukhona.
And bambona babusha amagig uyavela kuphi is up and down. But also like I think all some baby mamas or maybe labo bantu laba uma bengane or something, umuntu may fail to understand the vision, you know. And how it works. It's a long-term goal. You can't expect me as much as I have a qualification, but it's not like a corporate qualification. I have to go to an office now. So it's a qualification. It's okay. Now I am qualified to be this thing. It's more of an entrepreneurship thing. You know. It's also you still have to work on yourself and work on your craft or work on your product even after you're graduated.
And when you don't have support, even your creativity,
it becomes very difficult.
Iba limited because of now you're trying to suppress something, and then yet ngapha you need to be productive and do what drives you. And why gahle did you even think of doing such genre or whatever craft? Because now izinto zaboma piano thina like boma jazz and like boma indigenous music and all that, we perceive them as izinto zabantu abadala.
So for me now, I think in the old soul and there's this gift in me because I feel like it adds me. I didn't choose art, it chose me. Yeah, because yonke into nje bekuba a coincident, and since ngaqala art yonke into align and just like vele ijene beyivele bekeliwe mina ukuthi okay after this thing uzohlangana nabantu uzokusiza endaweni kanje for this time mawuhlangana into kanje, like it has been like that. Yeah, but so also like mina isikhathi engifunde ngase piano and things that I did like isikhathi esincane, but I've done a lot and I'm in the same level playing the
Nabantu
same gigs.
abaneminyaka.
Yeah, who have been doing it also
Yeah.
who are more privileged than me.
Yeah.
Yabo. So which also I think abantu bacabanga ukuthi mhlambe there's hard work. Yeah, there is hard work somewhere, but I think also there is this spirit in me that accepts this thing, that has this thing.
And then now, how is your family doing right now in the space of ilentuzane relationship, since you were decide uyekela umsebenzi and then you pursued
I think
dream.
baxola mfethu because also iyona nto ehleli isixabanisa ukuthi mina I put music first, the art first, ukuthi okay noma kuthiwa anginamali, let me suffer at least for it, nina ningabe affected and then I'll go away, and do it. So I think baxola because bayabona ukuthi okay we can help this thing, like even most of my relationships aqedwe loo nto ukuthi okay mina, you know what, I become, or I end up looking like a narcissist because I prioritize this thing and I can't put you first than art. So it's art then
everything else. Kutwa, before a word there was a sound, and before the sound there was energies, right? Piano aina sound, aina words. It's a sound that you can play with it and all that, which is spiritual,
very spiritual.
If you can go listen to indigenous music, if you can go listen to jazz, the mostly azna magama, but there's this thing that is that it evokes.
Yeah.
Do you think mhlamba when you are a spiritual person? Not think. Are you a spiritual person?
I am a very spiritual person because I think, okay, for instance, piano, I think I can tap into a certain part of me or a certain realm of myself, menglale piano, because it makes me conscious, especially composition. It comes very natural in such a way that I don't have to, no song at 12 or 4 and I can compose, I can make you a song, that is guaranteed. So for me, Leon Tole, and it always fascinates people, it's, wow, you're so creative, very talented. Can't they know? It doesn't happen every time, but when it happens, it's just yeah.
Have you ever cried playing your piano?
Yeah, I think many times.
Okay. Is it because that's the only way you feel good you can express yourself?
Yeah, but now also like, okay, I do express myself in a piano, but also I always try to bring my mind first, then feelings after. So like I'm a conceptualist, so I like my feelings should complement the idea. So angifuni ukukhala nje ukuthi ngiyakhala ngoba ngizobuhlungu, but there's no purpose of crying. So ukukhala, there should be an expression. Mhlambe into engifosayo le ukuthi ngicompose ingoma ukuthi okay mengithi ushuni wami asunahlule, which imkhovu le ngikhuluma ngayo, ithi imkhovu iyasha, because people, they are being enslaved by the system and the system is winning over them, because now you end up having to adapt to this Euro and foreign centricism ideologies, and then you still have these Afrocentric epistemologies, and then nakona you are not sure. I was no more African, no more. You are Western, you are in between, and Western people, they can, or Americentric, or like whatever. American people, they will never accept you. And also at home, we are not relevant enough. So, yeah, it becomes like, as a scholar, also as a researcher, it becomes like a very disturbing also thing, which also mess up your how we think and stuff. Because I think maybe our cultures and our roots should be the foundation of everything. Then we add on.
And
top.
why we became so overpowered by Western people, while music started in our country. Why it made them bigger than us, but we the one who brought music.
Yeah, because
From words to everything, music into it. But now it seems bigger to them and advanced and rich in their countries than our country.
No, it's because music, I think most of the things, not just music, was archived in the West first than Africa. Africa, has so much. I think maybe I've heard stories. I'm not sure. Betty, African history has been burnt or whatever in whatever museum, but Tina, information that is accessible. Okay, for instance, jazz. I mean, I'm a jazz musician, but there's no kid in high school or primary that knows how to play jazz unless you went to National School of Arts, of which it's not just anyone because it's expensive to go there. So it's not accessible. It's just not accessible. This information is kept for certain people and for certain kids. Tina's underprivileged, uyahamba wazi ukuthi wena mugini kumele ngibe nesi, kumele ngibe but jazz, like in America, they playing jazz from primary level. They can also they've started playing about Charlie Parker. So I think if we can also like by curriculum, it becomes like a culture. It's accessible to everyone, like classical music or whatever. Then if it's not relevant to our community, then let's bring something that is relevant, of which if it's Maskandi that is selling or that is really expressing our identity in South Africa, then let's put Maskandi as a curriculum in our school where we can put Singani Zazu, they're learning Maskandi from first year to grade 12, and they will understand I'm a doctor but I can still sing Maskandi.
Yeah, because any also realize ngempela we are losing our identity. Ngiyacabanga ukuthi kwabanye abantu uyaphela nje no 6 months bengazwanga any kind of jazz in their ears. 2, the researchers bathi Tina as indigenous people, we're losing 2 words every second week. We're losing a word every second week. So that is why omkhulu bethu bebengakhulumi njengabogogo bethu, okhokho bengakhulumi njengogogo bethu, nogogo bethu bengakhulumi njengabazali bethu. Ubone manje ihleli ni generation 83 endlini. No 3 language ayifani.
Yeah. And yazi mfethu people, I think lento le it's really messing us up because I think, okay, I've once read this thing about they're African of the soil and African of the spirit. So
iko gena mangi introduce ndithi botani ma Africa mahle, botani bantu bomgquba.
Yeah. So African of the spirit is people who are indigenous and traditional and all that. Then they're African of the spirits, of which you are just born in South Africa, maybe Kulele, Essentin or something.
Yeah.
And but you are still an African, but you are not an African of the soil. So I think also it goes lapha again now ukubona ukuthi anifani nonke kukhona ingane thothi mhlambe nina mhlambe let's say osisibakha abadala nani ya nizokhula nisazi isintu but mhlambe ingane zenu or ingane zasiswakho esikhuluma isingisi
bangabi nayo ne-ID.
Yeah, so now the system is diluting our identity technically. So mind you, eventually mhlambe in the next century to come isiZulu sobe singekho.
God forbid.
So it's slowly fading out. Zonke lamalo khona. So of which I think maybe we are going back to oneness, because I've heard that maybe Africans at some point they were speaking just one language, of which abanye they assuming it's Swahili.
Okay.
Maybe we're gonna have to go back to, we're gonna end up going back to that oneness of, okay, we have this one language now.
Kanjani when words are created, as much as we're losing our indigenous languages, but words are created every day. Like let's about what. Be like,
yeah.
Okay, now are we speaking the Khoisan?
Okay, so now this is what I'm writing about this project that I'm working on that I'm gonna release in September. It's called From Roots to Now. So it speaks, the concepts behind it speaks exactly about that. Okay, the shift or the transformation from that traditional era to what is happening now. The most fascinating thing is that this new kids, what they're doing, they're still using the same phonics and same accents, but now they've modernized it, of which is very, very interesting. I find it very interesting. Hence, I'm saying that maybe we might not look only in a bad side only. I think maybe in the future there's something great that's going to
as we evolve.
Yeah, because we've been dealing with this tribalism thing and it's not taking us anywhere. So I think if maybe at some point you can end up like coming up with this new or maybe something new that can accommodate almost everyone in South Africa, that can help, especially for us musicians, because manje so to wenza ingoma uyenza ngesiZulu and then bafika umudlalela impo but hey mathula please yeah nali maskandi wabona.
But it's so crazy because now it's beautiful watching white people playing umaskandi bagqoke izinto umaskandi khona manje uzwe yena umpedi sekathi emzweni mfethu. Yeah, understand. One thing, okay, right now siyazi ukuthi kwenzakalani between Nigerians and the PE and whatever, you know, but it's sometimes it's beautiful just being around and listening to people, seeing a brother or seeing a sister.
Yes.
It's so beautiful. Instead of being interested in your name, I'd rather say brother to you because I see you that you're my brother. But now my worry is, when are we putting it now into action? Not just calling it, but living it.
I think the easiest way to guide the world is through art, because the art is quick. It sends message quicker. And art is related with everyone, because man, if you're gonna put it into institutions, it's like because of the dominator one another, or maybe I'm a bit or my So I think at some point, because there's a difference between an Africanism and tribalism. So I think we need to shift from narrowing things down kakhulu ngalendlela ukuthi hayi mina ngumZulu, this Zulu centricism and Xhosa centricism. And maybe we need to go bigger into a wider space where maybe we start seeing things as in an African spectrum. It's okay manje, there's no Xhosa and stuff, we're all Africans, this is African dance, African music. If we can go, because that's what America is. America, it's only English people. Whether you're coming from China or anything, you're gonna.
But it's crazy. Even if you are in America and then you speak the same language, but they still put racism. You are an African American. You're an African Asian. You're an African Latino. You're an American Latino, American Chinese, American. They always also wala like njengamanje kuthiwa ama Nigeria mani. South
so at least they are only dealing with racism, which is only between races. Here we are dealing with tribalism, which is amongst just black
gender
people.
What
gender is so I think maybe like their challenges are
comparing to us.
So for us it's more than just that, I guess.
So what you're saying is we can unite through art, as much as Babesugo Obabuhu Masigela Lana Nabo Miriam Makeba by Germany, and they will go there, perform with their native languages, and those people will attend without them even but because of music. Yeah,
I think if we can be innovative enough in an art space in such a way that all these exchange programs, they start taking place, also government is starting to really look into them, because I think that's when we can also like preserve our culture and you know, put our culture out there, because people, they like in other countries, they are so willing to know about South Africans and our cultures here. So if maybe we can like focus in like 10 years and our government can really invest on taking South African indigenous art to the world, it can put us in another spectrum. Because if you check like Nigerians and other countries, they are everywhere in the world, and that's what makes them dominant.
And we are so fortunate that we since the internet, social platforms where we can always show off. Akufani nakudala ukuthi kufanele kufike journalist yakuphi kuphi or umuntu ozodocument or anything. We have our phones, we have our everything that we can show off. I agree with you. But now kunalento thina ama-parents now we want our kids to look woke and we want them to speak English because we can afford, and now we want our kids to go and be relevant nabondlebe zikhanyilanga. I think it's going to be hard to get
Yeah,
there.
I also think the same thing, the same challenges that we're facing in the music, it's the same thing that is in cultural environment. Is I think it's the same thing they are facing as well, because it's just not accessible. This is Zulu figure a university, which university that teaches their entire course, the entire 4 years in Zulu. You will never find that. Yeah,
true.
so the more these things are accessible, like for instance, if you go to Germany, if you wanna German, they will teach you in German. Where China, because it's their indigenous language. So also here in South Africa,
they charge you, isn't it, Lana, if you want to learn other languages besides Islum, they charge you for that. Like I learned that.
So, but now we need to have our own indigenous languages as part of the curriculums that are happening in the institutions.
Wow, because I learned this other friend of mine, umZulu, but umntana wakhe isikole afunda kuso i-first language English and then Afrikaans. So isiZulu, she's paying an extra fee ukuthi ingane yakhe ifundiswe isiZulu.
Yeah, so the bamncishe access. So if we can have access, again, we need access.
Wow, this is so crazy.
Yeah, we need access. It's not accessible. Like, it's not isiZulu usifunda lapha futhi nakhona KZN kuphela. Let's say maybe you go to like Limpopo inside South Africa, or you go to
Eastern Cape.
Ngeke uzusithola isiZulu. So why is that? Yeah. Because I think education is free it's optional. You can choose what you want.
And then now I need to understand, when being in kule industry and kule genre okuyo, how is the reception? How is the audience?
Yeah, the audience is very selective. It's very selective. Like for me, I'm glad that I learned in a hard way. Yeah, because in Pitori, there's ton of people, there's Berry people, so I had to convince those people to like my Zulu
and because they have their different
they have their
music
own.
Yeah, they have
also
their
like the type of jazz they play, it's something that they can hear. Everyone isn't too lazy, that is close to their speaking language. Mina ngifike lapha ngeZulu yabo, I had to convince them it's okay, you can accept this, and eventually by accept has because I'm a musician. They have this stereotype. So good to Meluye Josie for you to be relevant. You need to go to Joburg. There's a lot of Zulus there. Go to Josie. Go to Joburg. No, mina ngifuna ukuyenza ePitori and see ukuthi okay, then if you can't preach, and into engiyithanda ngePitori, there's a lot of like it's a multiracial community. You'll find like guys from Cameroon, from Congo, from Togo, from everywhere. So it's nice to learn from I think everyone from around the continent, I think, because like also nami ngivulile nje umqondo sengazi ngidla ama egusi into ebengazi
you eat
ama egusi ama jollof rice, nice food. I mean isikhathela umgxabhiso nenhloko. Yeah, it's a nice thing, I guess.
So you write, you compose,
yes,
and then now ngizokhuluma ngencwadi. What is it that you're writing about?
No, it's not a book. It's music.
Okay, it's the one that is Opumango Utengo September.
September, yes.
And what inspired it?
Basically, it's exactly what we were speaking about. I mean, I'm trying to bridge a gap between this tribalism thing. Trying to also like ubuka nje izinto njengomsuthu, njengomvenda, and try to have this oneness. And yini vele, like this concept from roots to now is referring from ukuthi vele we're coming from one thing, and then eventually it's a branch out, so we can still go back there and be one again.
Like that.
So yeah, it's all about unity. philosophy of Ubuntu. Very nice music. It's contemporary folk music, but with an influence of jazz, African jazz specifically.
And then if you were to work with people locally, abantu ongafisa ungathi ungasebenza nabo, and abroad, who do you really wish to work with?
Okay, so locally, already I'm working nabo Percy Dlamini. Last year, I did a show no Kate. Olified, yeah. Umngani wami mfowethu. He's doing another show this year again.
Shout out, he's coming. He's coming.
Yeah. So yeah, ila ngihlangana khona nabo Anzo, and then ngaqala ngasebenza nabo Anzo. Anzo we did the show yakhe eTreville.
Wow.
And we did also another show there nabo Boots Java nabo
Nice.
lapha Botanic Gardens, Walter Sisulu.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then there's another band that I'm also working with. I mean, in Earth, Pitori. Yeah, we're pushing our sessions actually Culture Factory at its own museum of cultural history.
Yeah.
I'm doing my own shows as well as Usivile Jengu. I'm leading a band now. I have my own music that I'm gonna drop out.
What is the band called?
Sivile Jengu Sextet.
Sivile Jengu
Sextet. Yeah.
Saxophone, pillow sex, angisho vele.
No, as in yeah, there are too many types of sex, but it's for six people.
Okay. I have to ask.
And saxophone is weird because you blow it, and you finger it.
You understand? I see you.
And it's called a horn. A horn that you blow.
We're learning, right? So mina ngilomuntu uthi manga understand. I have to ask. Mhlawumbe khona nomunye umuntu ebengafisa ukubuza la ubuza, you know. Okay, and then how
it's very romantic.
You understand, man.
That's why I like jazz.
Oh God,
jazz is for
come back, slidile.
Yeah.
So now into ngifuna uku-understand ama project okuwona manje iyo le the roots from roots to now that you're working on.
Yeah, and then we're pushing Culture Factory every last weekend. We do Saturday, last Saturday and last Sunday.
Okay.
This month I was supposed to have Umzu M Lowe Mapula.
Okay.
Band yakhe Umzu.
Yeah.
So Umzu manje kwamele si postpone because ama logistics yabona, and nathi we are not funded lento lesiyenza na siya risk sicela ama favors. So if ucela ama favors kakhulu izinto eziningi ziba
slow.
Yeah.
And enye into bengisayisho ngithi, you know, the crazy part about this kind of things that we do, you have to spend money.
Yeah, you spend a lot of money
and uthole encane ingcosana eza
manje ama-artist lele nalento ukuthi hey do ngathi udla imali somehow.
Yeah, you
because
understand.
Mhlawumbe uye-art and culture sing ngicela ningisize ngey'pictures u-2 but hayi okay iy'pictures zizohamba namabhena, so ubeka leyo bhena, obviously you have to put them like you're making money.
And then ilentozana, do you think there's a lot of exploitation within the industry and extortion?
A lot. Because also it's just that abantu balambile mfethu, there's no work in the arts. Aziko, I think mhlawumbe if a government can also initiate izinto like basically for youth that are creatives. Izinto ezizoba more like a corporal space. So it's okay if you are graduated and you did anything within the creative space, you can work somewhere njengomuntu oyinurse.
And honestly speaking, government wethu ngifeeling ngathi when it comes to art abayithathe serious. Angazi ubani wayithe problem ukuthi bacabanga ukuthi makukhulunywa ngeart fanele ufike wenze indlamu and that's it.
Na indlamu ngathi awukho umsebenzi wayo kanti naye
umsebenzi.
Yeah, so ukuthi aba understand the impact isiyenzayo until.
Do you think they don't understand or they choose not to? And they're not doing their research? I don't think they don't understand.
No,
if you're a South African, you know what is art.
It's because the art is not tangible. So I think i-system ya-government wethu bavele usho into eyi-tangible ukuthi i-bridge meliphukile lapha abantu kumele iy'moto ziwele. So abacabanga ukuthi also spiritually labantu laba ama-therapist because uma ufika kwi-show kunabantu abawu-100 you are carrying their souls. Omunye umuntu uhambe ejabulile lakade because you've done something great ayithandayo yabo. So basically we are at work nathi, it's just that maybe our work is not necessary. Yeah. So mhlambe nabo mebengaqala ba-evaluation ukuthi okay these are actually therapists.
Yeah.
So that's why sidinga lezi ndawo more corporates like ama initiative afana nalawo ukuthi okay they need to look onto them and try to fund them, you know.
Okay. Awukangitshela ukuthi ufisa abroad ngathi ungasebenza nabo.
Okay, abroad ngifisa okay la South Africa ngifisa ukusebenza no Babambuso Khoza. You know, I think wisdom yami he can grow it in a very good way. I wish also abo Brandi labo Babundutuzo Makhathini obut Ndabo Zulu abo Pralinda Skakani abo but Sibusile Xaba abo but Dumi Mkhorosi, you know I'm a hot man who can guide you nicely. Now ungaze ube overcarried away noma yini against mina ngiyathanda guidance yabona. Also abroad ngithanda abantu aba-conscious mina naba-spiritual who does frequency music. So abroad, I mean, I would like to work with people like abo Erykah Badu, abo Jasmine Horn, abo Lala Hathaway.
Ulala Hathaway, ngazi Donny Hathaway.
Yeah, it's the daughter.
Okay, I needed to be sure.
Yeah. And then ngifisa ukuspana nabo Babu Richard Bona and some African musicians. I like African intonation in the music or African sound. I think, you know, even Caribbean, some Indians, and some Jamaicans, some weird stuff.
They mix in Gemna because I believe when it comes to music, I can think
yeah, I mean, I the music on action on my frequencies.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then now, tell me your highlight ever since Uglo industry. Just one, I know you have many, but there's that one that is sparking right now as I'm asking you. Do you want to share your highlights in the industry?
My highlights is when Jarvis joined the stage. Because so we're doing this set, you know, under the stage. So Java ulapha ugqokile mask. Ngiyaqala ukuthi ubali isigebe manje azama-light amnyama kanje. So you can't see anyone. And then this guy came to stage. It was Java kade ngifan yakhe, and I didn't think ngizohlangana naye like eli kanje ngabe ngathi oh wow inayile out ngempela. I know, so we did some songs and right after angikwazanga ukukhuluma naye because like being a specifics, and then sahamba say hotel and then futhi mengihlangana naye futhi Botanic Gardens asikhona ngokukhuluma udlulile nje like VIP ngine stage bese waphuma like iora yakhe iyangithusa la out there. He's very ngathi uNkulunkulu mevele like uyaxa uthi umuntu onjani ngathi you can feel man ukuthi lo muntu lo special
without him saying anything or doing
anything. Clean so ine ora enkulu like he's a very special man.
And then now, if I were to ask you, are you open for bookings?
Very much, yeah.
And then where ungatholakala kephi?
Kuma social media everywhere Sivuyile Jengu.
Okay.
Yeah, you can reach out. Email sivuyilejengu@gmail.com. Your number is 071 062 1196. You can call me anytime. I'm singing.
And then your craft, where can they find your craft?
Okay, this is my first release. I'm personally angifuna ukuxoxa ngezinto ngipromothela abantu. So ngicela ukufocusa kumina ukuthi this is my first release and ifana negolide kumina. I'll have ngisinengoma no Anze kuthiwa Inje Mnyama, which is a hit song.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love it. And then if you were to apologize kuSivuyile right now uhambe uyomhaka ungathini again?
Ngamtshela ukuthi mfethu, yeah, at least when you understand yourself, yabo uyazazi ukuthi umuntu onjani and what you are here for. Yeah, so focus on the good. Yabo mfethu mosukusaba. Yabo everything is okay. You got this, bro. Don't feel bad. Don't hide. People will eventually accept you. You will never run out of people. You will find people of your kind. You will find your circle. You will find your community. Uzoba sharp. Now imali yakhe ikulindile. Nathi siyayifuna imali yakhe.
Oh, I like what you just said. Thank you for that. Because isikhathi esiningi we always wanna belong. Sikhohlwa ubuthina, sikhohlwa ama-morals, ama-values, ama-principles wethu and everything because of we wanna belong. Just be patient. You'll find your community. You'll find your kind. You'll find your world. And you'll find your worth. And your wealth.
And your net.
And your net. I like what you just said. Thank you for that. Like you just told me that.
Yeah,
thank you. I appreciate that. What would you want to be remembered for?
Mina now ngathi uyayiqeda insuku zami yazi. No, mina mfethu, yeah, nje for my kindness, and people they know I'm very kind.
And we have a low sense of humor when low key.
Ngiyathanda nje kuba normal. Not extra, not amadrama. But manje nokuba too normal ugcina sekuyi drama nakho.
Okay, okay. Uthi hayi lona waba normal kanje. Maybe serial killer.
Yabona ngathi udoji, bathi udoji. Yeah, nje ukuthi I'm a good composer. I'm kind, I'm respectful, and I'm a loving guy. And I don't see bad, I don't see evil, I don't hear evil, I don't speak evil about people. Ngibona abantu hlele ngibona opportunity entsha, ngibona ama collaboration amasha. I'm not about politics. And I'm a straightforward guy, I'm a loyal person.
I like that. I love umuntu one self-awareness. Like it's beautiful to listen to you saying that. What would you want to say to your kids? Because one day they will see this.
Yeah, abantwana bami ngiyafisa ukuthi bazimisele yazi. Bazimisele. Nanoma yini oyenzayo and ungathi if izinto zenzeka ufeel ngazuthi wena mina ngiyi-deserve lezi zinto deserve abantu abanje no, yonke into now you have your own uniqueness and you are special.
Thank you. What do you want to say to your sister and your mom? To your sisters and your mom?
I want to tell them ukuthi ngiyabathanda bafethu, I'm gonna win. Trust me. I love you so much.
Love it, man. Is there anything we didn't talk about concerning your craft and all that? Guys, Nizwile, Usivile, Jengo, kuma social platforms wonke, and then watch out because very soon in September, uzobe kipe his craft, bizwa ngokuthi from roots to now.
Yes.
Is it from or is it roots to now?
From
roots to now.
Yes.
So be on the loop. Make sure ukuthi uqala ukuyahamba umfollow manje so that you can tap in even when now the craft comes out. And then word of the day.
The word of the day.
Yes.
Let's work, Bafethu. Hey, ukuhlala kusiza. Asizameni, Bafethu. Asizameni.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
I appreciate ungiyazi usuka kude. Vatulana.
Ishimele ngiyesontweni.
Isontweni manje. Thank you so much. Inkosi kubusise. I'm rooting for you, and then I believe that sizokubona. Angazi maybe I hope kule launch sizokubona. Yeah, and nisazophinde nimbone guys because now uzophinda abuye sekabuya manje nama updates. Right now we were getting to know him ukuthi usukaphi and then ukephi manje uyaphi. Mase kafikile lapho sifuna ye khona, he's going to come back. And then please guys ningakhohlwa subscribe and share. Guys, as we are nothing without you. Nje mani nento enithandayo esiyenzayo yazi, sometimes hearing from you, even the critics ziyasikhulisa. Please do that for us, for our well-being, for yours as well. Ushilo wathi music it's therapeutic, music it's spiritual, into esiphilisayo. And I just hope one day ukuthi nizosibona out there. And for you guys enisibonayo, siyanibona nani and siyanithanda kakhulu, and we out.
Shut up.